What's up? What's going on, everybody, this Saturday afternoon? I know most of y'all, some of y'all probably just sitting around the house, high, nothing to do, watching YouTube. So, I did this video for y'all, for everybody who's sitting in the house, chilling. Today, we're going to get an exercise. I'm going to have fun with my fans and the people that come around and listen to these videos. Today, we're going to have some fun. Because now, this is going to be interactive. From this video, we're going to interact. Meaning that, out of all these rap artists you see here, as you probably haven't known from the title, you make your own rap group. Okay? Now, if you want to make like a Wu-Tang group and have 8 people in the group, then do so. If you want a 2-man group, you could do that. If you want a 4-man group, any size of the group you want, go ahead, knock yourself out. I'm not going to stop you. But remember, in this exercise, I know the thing says only choose 4. But I want to take it further than that. Somebody did this on Facebook, and I thought it was a cool idea. But they just had people picking names, and then that's it, no responsibility. Here is different. You're going to be running your own rap label. So this rap group is going to be your first artist act on the rap label. To help you out, I will be the distributor. In other words, I will be the main label. Let's say Universal. So Universal be the main label. I'm Universal. You can name your record label whatever you want it to be. I give you 25%. So your company gets 25% from Universal. Now, using marketing sense, business sense, forget all of these rappers' accomplishments. Take it all away. They have nothing right now. But you know of their abilities and what they can, each one can do. Pick your rap group. Pick your name of your group. And remember, you're the rap label owner. And you're picking the group that you want to make. Let's say all these artists came in looking for record deals individually. And you decide to make them into a group. And for their album, their budget is $1 million, which is more than hefty. How would you go about doing it, setting it up? I want to hear studio costs, everything. Anything that you feel that you can add. I want to see how y'all would break this down. Because see, as the artist coming into this, forming the rap group, first thing you're going to want to protect, if you're the owner of the record label and not the actual artist, is your name. Whatever name you got of the group name will probably go to the company. But you want to protect your name. So the first thing you should do is hire a lawyer. Hiring a lawyer before you get a manager is key. Before you even get a manager to do anything, I would hire a lawyer. If you're the record company owner, definitely get a lawyer. He'll tell you how to structure your contracts, what it should look like, what do you want in the contract. So, inspect what you expect. That is business rule number 1. Anything you expecting to get, have that looked at by a lawyer. Another set of eyes who don't work for the company. Because his interest will not be in yours, it will be in the company's interest. So that's why you being the company owner, you should always have a what? A company lawyer. Because his loyalty is to the company, not to the artist. So you're the company owner now, not the artist. I want to know how you're going to structure this. If somebody wanted me to do this, how would I do it? Who for would I choose? Or a rap group if it's going to be more than 4? Tell you the truth, I've not sat down and thought about it. I'm really looking at this right now. And off the top, I would take... Well, it depends on the year, too, and the climate. But if I had to make a rap group, this is really tough. A very tough selection. My selections would be I would take Lil Wayne, Drake, Eminem, and Biggie. Those are the 4 I would choose for the rap group. Eminem, Biggie, Drake, and Lil Wayne. Now, somebody might ask me, what did I base this on? I based it on the fact that Eminem is white and he can rap. Period. The name of the record label, I don't know. Let's name it Doodoo Snot Records. So, Doodoo Snot Records, distributed by Universal. We have $1 million album budget that we can give these artists. The rap group name, shoot, I have no idea. But one thing about it is I'm gonna get the name copyrighted. The company, we're gonna own the name of the name of the group. Call it the Four Horsemen. Okay, the Four Horsemen. There it is. We'll try to see if we can get that copywritten. If somebody owns it, we'll take the Four Horsemen name, put them out there in a rap group, or call it the Quad or whatever. Whatever name fits, we'll do that. For the recording budget, they got $1 million to play with. It's 4 artists. So now, at this point, We got to find out who their manager is. And can we work with them? And now that we know that, we can work with them. We like the artists, we want to keep them. So, let's say. Now we want to look at the type of songs we're going to pick. But did I finish explaining why I chose everybody? I don't think so. I think I just told y'all about Eminem. Okay, well, we took Eminem, of course, because he's white and can rap and has a commercial appeal to the fans. Biggie, we know the potential he has. He can do either R&B records or he can do hardcore street records and street appeal. For the age brackets of the 16 to 34, we have Lil Wayne and then Drake, who can make different songs as well. So in that bracket, you have the young looking audience, and then the guy Biggie, who relates to a lot of people from his borough. So you have people from New York, you have the Midtown class, you have Lil Wayne, who crosses over into the young youth and what today with fashion, whatever style and whatever they relate to. So you're looking at marketability probably more than any of these any of these entertainers you have on this list. I wouldn't put Tupac in the group because he would want to be the leader of the group. The leader of this group clearly has to be Eminem for marketability of the group. Lil Wayne and Drake are the understudies. Their silent demeanor would go perfectly with the group and speak more to the younger audience, more to teens, while Eminem will speak mostly to the upper echelon, middle class, rap people, hip hop, commercially take it over the top, while Biggie relates to the common street hood, talking about drug rhymes and crimes and kicking it in the clubs and stuff, and people could relate to Big. Now, not saying you couldn't make another rap group with the rest of the four and it'd be productive. You could also do that. I'm just saying, this is where I see my most potential to bring in the most revenue for my company. If I had Kanye, 50 Cent, Jay-Z, and let's say Tupac, how would that go? First off, 50 Cent would have to play the background, Kanye would have to play the background, Jay-Z would have to play the background, everybody would have to play the background. And we understand now, even though we take away their accomplishments, we know what they can do. Remember? We took away all their accomplishments, but we know what they can do. Kanye has the ability to make beats, but he wants to rap too. And he has the ability to do that. Jay-Z they're too much of an alpha male. 50 Cent and Tupac would never vibe well. Maybe in a group, no. Somebody's going to want to be the lead. 50's better and his music is better when he's the lead. Now, he can assist on a couple of hooks and play the background role, but 50's dominance in his production is the fact that he's in charge of it. His vision. They don't select the right tracks, some of them. And it would be a clash. With Eminem, Biggie, Drake, and Lil Wayne, there will be no clash in the music itself. The music will be so right, it wouldn't even be funny. So now, we are the distributor, okay? So naturally, they're going to want to know, the artist is going to want to know different things. Like, what kind of songs should they be looking for? First off, you want to get them in the studio right away. So you want to get the attorneys talking to the managers, telling them what studio they could use that would probably save them the most money. If they have their own studio already. Or do they have 2-hit singles already? Normally, if you start in a label, you want to hear their 2-hit single. The 2-hit single come out, and that's why you decide to do the album. You like the 2 songs they made, and on the strength of those 2 songs, you want to go ahead and create an album. I want to hear your 4. I want to hear these reasons. I want to hear how you want to put it together. Probably what you're going to name the album. Go as far as you want to go. But I'll be reading the comments today, so I want to see where everybody's at. But I just gave you an example of like what happens in the actual record business. People say that's racist. No, it's not racist. They stereotype. It gets it done a lot faster, believe me. Nothing matters in music anymore about race and all that stuff. Everything is, you're judging me. Yes, they're judging you. They spending their money. Yes, they're judging you. No, but they can't do that. That's maybe in a typical world, but not in this world of business. They don't have time. And the only word they really understand, the 2 phrase they word, is less costly. Getting the most out of something that was less costly to the company. Net bigger returns. Back end money, your royalties. You see, when a certain company is signed to too many, when they say too many cooks in the kitchen, when you sign to a record label, you better make sure you find out who the distributor is. Because you could be signed to 3 different record companies. This record company signed to that record company, which signed to this record company, which don't distribute anything, but the distributor, you're so far away from the distributor. And that's where you don't want to be if you're an artist. If you're too far away from the distributing label, then you're in trouble, because that's your royalty money is going to be cut and split between all those record labels before it gets to you. Now, I've given you too much information right now to go off of, but let's have some fun, man. I want to see this. I'm very interested to see what y'all put. I'm out.